Hello everyone and welcome to Cat with Bag on Head. And here is how to kind of Atlanta.
That's how it's done.
Uh-huh.
Good luck, everyone.
Yeah. So, how you doing? No, that's stupid. Anyway. So I've watched a few different people play their Atlanta. And I decided I was going to try something with this. First of all, I think paying attention to your surroundings is a helpful thing. Because here comes Johnny! That'll leave a mark. Sorry, dude, I was trying to set my controls when that happened. So, fortunately, there is an aircraft carrier in this game. Usually when I play my Atlanta, I hardly ever get an aircraft carrier in this game. Which is kind of annoying because that's what the Atlanta is supposed to be doing. I really wish that Wargaming would rebalance the matchmaker a little bit, because if you get an Atlanta, its guns suck too much to play as a destroyer. Its torpedoes suck too much to play as a destroyer. Its guns suck too much to play as a cruiser. Because you will get raffle stomped by any cruiser you come across if you try to go and man fight it. So I decided that I was going to stay back and watch my mini-map and look to see where the bombers were coming from. I thought maybe that they would all come, the bombers would come to where the general conglomeration of ships were. But then I looked up to the north part of the map, and off to the northeast, I found them. So I turned my little self around in a hokey pokey kind of way. No. Yeah, the replay is a little funky, and it's not totally the replay's fault. It's actually operator error at certain points. So if you can excuse that, we can get through this. So here they come. I have turned myself 180 degrees, and I'm on an intercept course because our Arizona was a little late in loading in. And that's what these guys were headed for. The carrier's fighter aircraft took out the torpedo bombers, which was a damn shame. But here we go. Here's the first group. I locked onto them. And there they go, one by one by one. 5, 6. And, oh, there's this next group. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I think they did manage to get a bomb or two off. Near that Arizona, but fortunately, minimal effect.
Anti-aircraft gun crews are on normal alert.
And now, because it's going to take a little bit of time before there's more action, I'm going to free cam over to the other side of the map. Ooh, it's a little bit like riding a roller coaster with this free cam mode. If you're curious what free cam is, on a replay, if you're running a replay after the game, if you use Control R, Shift, and Backspace, it'll put you into free cam mode. It's kind of cool. It doesn't give you everything you'd want. It's not as robust as World of Tanks, where you can just click on another tank that you can see and it'll jump over there. or the free cam mod that will send you to any point of the map. Where I'm headed now is where the opponent carrier is, and one of our destroyers is up here. And what you want to look for is a set of torpedo tracks. That's what I'm looking for. There they are. And they are inbound. And there it goes. Nice job. Nice work by our destroyer. That was good work. Very happy about that. And I thought I'd stay back and wait to see what happened to those airdrop torpedoes. They all missed. So now I'm going to head back, and it's right about here where I notice a furry taco has decided to peel off and go solo. This guy right here. Yeah, that's me. The gun sounds you're going to hear are not local gun sounds. They are actually my ship when it fires. It's the unfortunate part of this mode as well. You don't hear the local action. You hear the action of what's going on. So I'm cranking away, and the Furutaka launched a scout plane, which I had a little snack on. Yeah, I got it already. As soon as he launched it, I saw it come up. so I focus fired it down. So now we're all just firing at him. Most of my stuff right now is headed into the island, simply because I wanted something to fire at. Oh, there's a few shell splashes at me. Now within Atlanta, as I'm given to understand, the thing you want to do is you want to hide behind islands to give you some measure of protection from incoming fire. And so that, oh, there we go. There's his scout that I just knocked down. And his torpedoes, I knew were coming, so I just kind of turned myself just enough so that I wouldn't run into them.
Our victory is in sight.
But he's been sunk, so it doesn't make sense to keep firing.
Our victory is in sight.
So right about here, I don't know what the hell I was doing. It was a cat with bag on head moment where I just launched a spread of torpedoes. Now thank God that the island was there, because that poor destroyer out in the middle of the picture there would have taken the brunt of those. Yeah, I'm a scrub when I play. You all know that. If you watched any of my other videos, you guys know how much of a scrub I am. So the only thing left are 3 battleships, and I'm thinking a cruiser still. So I'm gonna get over to where the battleships are hanging out, and I'm gonna let us watch the battleship fight.
Our victory is in sight.
And it looks, I think it's a New York and that Arizona that was late to load in. They're duking it out. These 3 Fusos. Again, that gun sound you hear, that's me. That's me firing. Unfortunately, that's what you're going to hear. And then a wild New Mexico appears over here on the right, if you look to the right of the screen. And also, there are also some of our guys astern also firing. So you're going to see a lot of that. I apologize for the screen camera moving around so much. I'm trying to get used to doing this. And now we just get to sit back and watch the gunfight. that's me just dropping shells all around this Fuso here. You just keep the left button, left mouse button down, and it just keeps firing. Yep, there we go. Now I'm starting to hit that Fuso right there, and it blows up. Not my kill, so I'm not worried about that. Now we're down to 2, and there's some airdrop torpedoes. As you see, they're coming in from the right of your screen, and the other Fuso cannot avoid those torps. As I continue to spam high explosive onto this remaining Fuso, who is, I thought, was duking it out with this New Mexico, but actually was having at it with the New York, and the Arizona was sunk, but it was having it out with the New York.